get ready for work, but also kind of conclusion. If I don't do the live now, there won't be one for today. I'll lose the streak. I'm not feeling too great, but it's one of those like mandatory work events I gotta go to, and I'll be honest, I'm actually out of sick day. Anyway, yeah, I know that's a bit distracting. We joined the Lego live. What's he doing? He's brushing his hair. Anyway, so we're gonna do small amounts of work to the dropship. I'm just getting the place a little more organized. The problem is, right, I am working from 12 till 12, so there's no way that this could possibly work. I might make like community tab posts or something, right, while I'm on break, discussing some potential ideas, but other than that, that's pretty much it. That's all I can really offer. But I believe we have been doing these. Sorry, I'm a bit choked up. I believe the consistency is back up with these. We've been doing these every day consistently since what? I didn't do last Thursday. I didn't do so it was the Thursday and the Friday I skipped for the 2 days I didn't do in February. And those were like right at the start of the month as well. Yeah, so I mean, this is like what, 8 days I've been back at this, which is great. I'm going to continue to do them. There's nothing that I know of that's coming up that will prevent me, so that's great. So I'm only going to be live, right, till 11:30. I know that's not very long. I know that's not what we'd like. Ideally, I was actually meant to be off yesterday, but I got drafted in. Yesterday we could have the long stream, 3 hours or plus, doing the dropship, but unfortunately it just wasn't going to happen. But hey, life gets in the way. That's normal. Ugh, I don't feel too great. So, 34 minutes plus is what this live will be. We've already done. So I'm being honest with you, I don't expect to get a whole lot done in 34 minutes. Hopefully that means people will join in. Of all live that's only 34 minutes. But just trying to something here. I didn't want to not stream. Like, I hate missing them. Especially when it can be avoided, because these are fun and it's a kind of daily ritual in here. But yeah. So we've been building the Republic dropship from apparently I'm supposed to hit that, that's in the steps. We've been building the Republic dropship from 2009 in our most recent streams. This is what's left that we've got to work with. So we'll do this, sort of adjust the table. Honestly, at this point, it's really just the cockpit and the neck and the wings that need done. We're not going to get all that done. Hey there. Right, but we'll see what can possibly get done. Ugh, my throat just feels... Oh. Cheese. Yeah, that stuff's great. Right. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just doing a quick live before work. See, I like to do these daily. And I like to do them, like, I'd like to get a streak going and do so many, in a row. And I previously managed to do from January 6th all the way up till the 5th of February, right? And then it fell apart because I was away for 2 days. So I've been doing these consistently, I think, now since what? The 7th of February. I've been doing these no problem. So this is day 8 of doing one every day. Howdy. Right, so we're getting the instructions up here. I'm going to use digital instructions for this set. This is a set that I've had for a couple of years, but it fell off the shelf at the end of last year as we were building the shelving. So I'm now just getting some of the opportunity to, get this one back up and going on the shelf. Alright. I have no idea. One second, I'm just looking for something. I had it a minute ago. I hate when I'm holding. You know when you're holding an item and then you put it down, and then 2 seconds later you have no idea. So I've never seen that. No. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's not horrible. Do you know what? I'll take that. Do you know what? Thanks for the sub and the like. I appreciate that. My goal for 2026 is 2,500 subs. We're at 2,200 something at the moment. I've been getting subs pretty much daily since the start of the year when I started doing streams more. No. Right, okay. See, I would never big on them at first when I first joined YouTube, but I would stream on TikTok, right? For here and there. And TikTok kept banning me for really dumb stuff. Like, TikTok banned me, right, for putting these posters up behind me. Apparently that was just too much for them. TikTok's one of those apps that makes very little sense to me. It's like, you can do all sorts of questionable stuff, but you cannot do, like, things like that. Like, putting up posters. No, you can't be doing that. That's like 10 steps too far. Right, I was going to put the TV on there, but I've misplaced the remote. That's alright. We'll just get busy on the building. So I'm just going to quickly move this to my side. But the build is pretty, looking alright for the most part. We've got the main Technic frame put back into it, which is ideal. See, when it fell off the shelf, it broke in these sections, but it also ripped the Technic out of the frame that it sits in, which was part of the problem. So that's why I couldn't just fix it from, like, it was in giant chunks after it fell, but not in a rebuildable way. Like, sometimes a set falls off the shelf, but it can easily be rebuilt from what's left, or just put piece back together. In this case, it was a full-on rebuild required. Right, let's ignore that for now. But, yeah, finally got the chance to rebuild this one. Hey, I'll look that up. I'll look it up after the stream. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to get to building. But yeah, the stream's early today. Purely because I have to do this up with this thing at work. We do every 6 months where we catalogue everything, but you're not allowed to leave till it's done. So I'll be at work from 12 till 12. So yeah, that will take away from the ability to stream later. So we're building up the sides of the thing. Alright. But how's everyone's Sunday going anyway? I was looking for something I'd placed down next to me, but wasn't there. It's fine. We're just gonna get back to the Legos, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. It'll be a short stream today. Pretty much just what, maybe half an hour is max I can get out of it. I'll be ending this at 1:30 because I've got to go leave for work, unfortunately. But yeah, planning on not this Saturday, like sorry, next Saturday. Yeah, I'm planning on doing some longer streams. So I've got all the stuff kind of planned out for that. Sorry, I do occasionally cut out of doing commentary if I'm paying attention to something. Yeah, I'm a big Lego collector. Rebuilding a set that fell off my shelf a few months back. So the bit we're kind of building up, it's more or less just these side bits that kind of help cover up all the kind of Technic structure of the set. But I've got a few live builds coming up. I usually do live builds every Friday. This was the exception because it's a build that would take me more than a day to do, just given work and all that. Because I've been working lately days that I don't normally end up working, but it's just I've kind of been obligated to do them, so it has disrupted the pattern. Otherwise, I'd probably have finished this set yesterday. Right, okay. So there's not that many parts left to the set to do. Most of what's in this box is just like kind of small pieces, like for parts like this. The wings, for example, they pretty much stayed intact the way they should be, so I didn't bother breaking those up after it fell. That seemed a bit silly to me. I've already added that. But this is a complete section. We can get that on. Right. Rotate this. Move my wallet. That's just there. Alright, we're going to rotate the set round so I can get this section into it. Now let's sort this other piece in. Where is it? That doesn't make any sense. One sec, that looks a bit off. Oh, I did this when I built this the first time. I'm using not very good quality digital instructions. That's how I had to build it the first time around. And I'll admit, you do have moments like that where you misread. But get that on there. Welcome to the stream. We're building the 2009 Republic dropship. There we go. Also, there's still a bit of a way to go, but it's looking good. Right, got that piece there. Right, so that's like one of the top paneling pieces. Right, so I'm going to try and quickly replicate this other side. I don't think we'll get too much more done than that, because when the stream's got, what, a little bit left. Hey, I don't imagine there'll be too much more can get done in that time. Plus, I might end it a bit earlier so I can go get coffee before I start. Because it's one of those shifts where I know for a fact I'll need some. By the way, I made a short last night. So these stickers, these are the ones from 2009 that came with this set. They're not doing too well, right? They are starting to look really bad. And they're starting to bubble and peel, and it looks like dust can get in behind them. And I've got a folder here. I made it. It's all in the short, and it's like custom stickers for this to be different things. And just to give you some ideas of some of the ones I've got. So to be the nose art. So I've got a little vote going in one of my shorts. Comment which one you think I should do and replace it with, because it's not holding up well enough to keep. It's either that or I order replica ones online of the originals. Thought I'd put a little plug for that. Right. It won't be decided till the set's fully complete, which, if I'm being honest, probably won't be today. Let's see. There we go. Sorted. But now we start adding on. So obviously when you're building a used set, right, that has stickers, you kind of have to preempt the stickers on steps. So these are the stickers I'm dealing with. Just line them up correctly. But throughout the week, I normally do like kind of gaming streams on here, just with older games. That's kind of we mostly do. Well, I'd say retro stuff on here, considering the set is 17 years old. Right, that's the other one of these complete. I'm gonna spin it around. Got to reconnect that. So that hooks under. And also that sort of hide, you know, the technique and kind of make it a little bit more conjoined. Oh, that's better. What's next? Alright, so next would be the cockpit, which I actually have most of still built originally. One more apart. And the benefit is there's no longer a lot that has to be sifted through to find pieces, which is great. The one thing that is slightly irritating, but once you get used to it, is fine, is these digital instructions depict all the blues and stuff a lot differently than they're supposed to be. We'll do the cockpit and call it a day. Granted, the stream will only be like half an hour, but these shorter ones I don't always do the greatest, but I still wanted to, you know, get some progress on this. Right, last bit we're doing is this. All I'm doing is like the little front bit for the cockpit, and then we're going to call it a day. My streams are normally at least an hour minimum, but I literally don't have that kind of time. If I'd got up and sorted myself out a bit earlier, I could have, but I want, considering this length of the shift and what time I'm until, I chose sleep. Try and get this lined up and on. And there we go. It's got a cockpit, so it is looking like a dropship now, which is great. But unfortunately, that is really all we've got time for on this one. Again, this could have been longer, but if I'm being honest, I think I chose the right choice to not make it longer. Where did I put the lid for that? No, it's over there. Okay. No problem. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, which will be probably tomorrow at this rate.